Hannah, before we go and talk about week 2, let's talk about some rookies, shall we? In the rookie rundown.
Let's. I am so excited. Thank you for indulging me.
Is this limited to quarterbacks, or is this everyone overall?
No, this is a big old spread there.
Excellent.
Not that people can see, but here is my.
It's a whole page of notes.
It doesn't include Monday Night Football or potentially the late game on Sunday.
That doesn't matter. No one did anything there from the rookies.
I wasn't awake. But I made some notes, key people, and so I think for the listeners who have heard me on the pod before, I love a rookie. I do. I'm all about the camaraderie of a team. I love the storylines, all of that good stuff. I get very passionate about it. And so you've been kind enough to invite me on for the full thing and let me do a rookie rundown.
Mm-hmm.
So first of all, let me just say there's some great names coming in to this rookie class.
Yep.
Lad McConkney is probably my favorite name. Also didn't do too bad, caught 5 of his 7, got a touchdown.
It's a very good touchdown.
Very good touchdown for the Chargers. We also had Brock Bowers, which is just a strong name, for the Raiders. 6 of 8 for 58 yards. So his name is definitely better than his performance. However, he did look pretty good, and that is exciting.
Yeah.
Then we'll move away from fun names. Just for, we can.
Yeah.
So I have got some real fun stats for people. So obviously, let's go Xavier Worthy, KC.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Talk about explosive. He was quick. He was smart. He is the second ever player in the NFL to have 20+ yard rushing touchdown and a 20+ yard receiving touchdown in their first game. The only other time that has happened.
Can I guess?
Either of you know? Yeah, go on.
Yeah, Kareem Hunt. I thought it was Kareem Hunt that first game against the Patriots, because I was against him in fantasy and he got like 47 points that week.
No, way later than that. It's been a long time. It was James Brim in 1987.
Just making names up now.
Throwing him out there.
You don't remember James Brim?
I love him. I've got a brim tattoo on my arse.
Oh, sorry, gang. I wasn't even born then.
It just says fill me to the brim. That's all it says.
And Xavier Worthy did. So very exciting.
Can I just say, Xavier Worthy being that fast for the Chiefs, it's not exciting. It's terrifying.
Yeah. Same.
The Bills do it again.
Another, who else have I kind of given a little highlight to? Devon Vele, Broncos. 8 for 8, 39 yards. Great potential. Exciting to see him do some more good stuff.
He was a 7th round pick, and he was the reason we cut Tim Patrick. And he's like 6'9" or something. He's
Utah.
Huge.
Yeah.
He's a big old guy.
I think he's gonna have a good time.
Yeah, if you like personalities as well, he's a fun guy.
Yeah,
he's a very fun guy.
And then we've got Keon Coleman. So
Bills.
He was the Bills' top pass catcher. He got 21.7% of the target share, and no one else on the Bills got over 13%. So points doesn't necessarily mean prizes for him right now, but great, exciting, filling a good hole, and I'm excited to see what more he can do. I've got some defense.
Mm-hmm.
I've got more offense, but I'm too excited about defense. So we have got Kalen Bullock for the Texans. Huge game. He had no receptions allowed and an interception, which is exciting.
Yep.
We also then had Jalen McMillan for the Bucks. He is on my fantasy team, so he is an offensive player.
It's a running back, right?
Yeah, he got a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Byron Murphy for the Seahawks. It was his birthday, so we got a win on the birthday, which was nice.
Yep.
He didn't
Righto.
he
Yeah, it's
didn't
fine.
really
Happy
have
birthday
some-
to him.
Happy birthday to Byron Murphy II. Yeah, I just think again, being part of a defense like this new wave of Seahawks is, I mean, you're always going to be great, which is very exciting. And there was one other defensive man who I wanted to talk about, Travondre Sweat for the Titans.
Yes. Big man in the middle.
Yes, he was on for
At Texas.
68% of the snaps, and his new nickname is T-Pain because he caused the Bears a lot of pain.
I highlighted
Imagine.
him before the draft in our show with Dave. And of course, that was just after he'd been arrested. But he still went, was it second round? I think he went to the Titans.
Second or
So-
third, yeah.
Yeah.
I can confirm that it was the second round. Pick 38.
There we
I
go.
love Tavondre Sweat at Texas. He was an absolute monster in the middle. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
And talk about character.
yeah, funny guy as well.
Yeah. So, yeah,
It wasn't.
I
It wasn't
think,
a nasty. It was. Wasn't it? It was a DUI. I think, wasn't it? The arrest.
yeah,
I
or
think it was like a
yeah.
4 a.m. pulled over.
Yeah,
Joyride.
that's my one of my absolute least favorite things. So yeah, it's bad.
Well, he wasn't that
Um,
drunk, but
Doesn't
he
matter.
didn't pass the breathalyzer.
And then Brian Thomas Jr. on the Jags. He got
Mhm.
three of four of his catches were for a first down or a touchdown.
Nice.
On that for Brian Thomas, one of my Jags friends says he was surprised how slow he looked, and I went back and had a look at some footage. It didn't look rapid, if I'm honest.
No.
So I went and had a look at some stats from Next Gen, and his top speed was like 17.9 or something like that, which is for a wide receiver really not good.
Which like
That's
15
fine.
years ago would have been top speed.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But now we got like what, 23, 24.
That was his
highest player
knock at
this week.
LSU, but he was always efficient. He always knew where he was going, so he wasn't wasting movement. He was going where he's supposed to.
The fastest
So I
player
was
this
happy
week
with him.
was a wide receiver. Any guesses?
Xavier
Fastest
Worthy.
player, Xavier Worthy.
Nope, Nico Collins.
Oh,
Nico Collins hit the top speed.
Really?
Fastest running back was 19.92, J.K. Dobbins and Saquon Barkley.
no way, J.K.
Yep.
Dobbins. I mean, his entire life force went out on that run that he did at like 60
I
yards.
think it must have been 6 foot vertically. It was just that downward movement. That was a fastest quarterback was Bo Nix, 20.05. He was faster than any running back this week. So yeah, that was when he was running away
Over
from
what
9.
distance? Was he running backwards?
It was fastest ball carry this season.
All
But
right.
yeah, that was whilst he's being chased by about 9 Seattle Seahawks. They were
Yeah.
like, "Ah, come and get you." So,
Yeah, fear.
Like a
Absolute
final wave
fear.
on Call of Duty. Yeah.
absolutely.
So yeah, and then obviously I've got the top 3 rookie quarterbacks. So Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams, and Bo Nix. Yeah, so Caleb, 14 of 29, 93 yards. Great. Bo Nix, 26 of 42, 138 yards, and 2 interceptions. And then Jaden Daniels, 88 yards, but 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
So I think, I mean, I started to like look at all of the rookies, and I mean, there is a lot. Broncos potentially have the most rookies on their roster at the moment, which is exciting to see because why not have a massive shakeup? But yeah, I think week 1 for rookies is interesting. There's loads of pressure, but there's also zero pressure, if you know what I mean. Like, if you do badly, no one's gonna, unless you're a quarterback, if you do badly, no one's gonna be like, oh my God, they're
End
the
the world.
worst. Oh my gosh. But
Even when
also-
you're a quarterback, you have to cut them some slack. As
Yeah.
as harsh as I've been against Caleb Williams, again, you have to cut him some slack. I think
Yeah,
he's been
and
fine. And new guys in the league, why you have to be so, you have to be easy on Daniel Jones. He's not been in the league long. He's still learning,
The spring chicken.
Fine. It's all right. Yeah,
Oh
it's fine.
God. Yeah, my
Um,
Him and
If
Aaron
you-
Rodgers.
if you want to know something interesting,
yes.
talking about new players not new players in the league, new players on teams.
Yes.
The Carolina Panthers last week just gone, picked up lots of players who were cut by other teams. Now, these aren't players who were traded. These are players who were physically cut, and teams just saying, we don't want you.
Mhm.
The Panthers picked a load of them up. They
Explains so much.
They started 7 of them. You can only start 22 players. 7 of them were teams that were cut by other teams, like on deadline day, were cut at the 53-man roster, and they were starters for the Panthers. If you want to know why the Panthers are that bad, that is why, because they are simply not good enough.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
I don't think they're good enough to play in the Big Ten.
No,
That's not a joke.
And do you know what? You saying that, I nearly at the last minute changed my rookie rundown to be like veteran players, or not rookie players on new teams, because that has also been very exciting. But I was like, no, I'm sticking with the rookies. I think there's a lot of fun talent, a lot of diverse talent as well. I feel like there's not just been one position that has really dominated in the rookies that have signed this draft class. And let's go 2024 season.
It would be.
We're in. I'm excited.
It would be interesting to have a rookie rundown come the end of the season, because it's such a small.
We'll need Hannah back.
Okay.
Yeah, it's such a small sort of sample size in 1 week. It's really hard for someone like JC Latham, for example, who I'm not an enormous fan of, but did some parts to enamor me in week 1. It looked okay. It's hard for them to make an impact in 1 week. So after a full season, even you could argue, 1 season is not really enough. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see that again come the end of the season.
Hey, get me back on week 18. I'll do the same.
Well, Bo Nix's story won't be finished week 18 because he's obviously got the playoff run after that.
Oh,
so we might need to delay it ever so slightly.
The invitation's there, Hannah. Don't worry.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.